team really was a super team. You brought up advice you have for young quarterbacks. You're with a young quarterback right now in New York. What's it been like operating with Jackson Dart in your role within the Giants? Obviously, you're doing great. You're in the player engagement room right now. Like, what? Yeah. I love this. Talk about commitment. We're like, 3 weeks into the offseason? Most people are, Hawaii right now? My man's in the freaking player engagement room.
But it's the vision of, okay, like, man, I done had a lot of short seasons, right? I only been in the playoffs once. You know what I'm saying? But through this entire reign, I'm just like, man, like, what can I do from an obsessive state to stay engaged? Like, I'm going to keep training. I'm going to keep preparing. Like, I want to play. I want to play and win in the Super Bowl.
I hear you.
So I'm not going to be out the building, and I'm not taking the trips to Cabo like right after the season. You know what I'm saying? Now, if somebody got a job for me to go make some money for my family, you know, I go do that. You know, but like, like, bro, like, I love this. Like, it's still football season. Do you know how painful it is? And Travis, you got to deal with this some this year because it's been a long time since you and Jason, you dealt with a lot, you know, last year of you know, deciding to stop playing. How when you put in everything, man, and you started from OTAs and like, you know, these teams have a 1 year lifespan, and then just out of nowhere, everything just stops. The preparation, the sweat equity, the togetherness, it just stops, man. That hurts. So I try my best to just try to do as much as I can with what I have and simulate me preparing for the Super Bowl. But let's talk about Jackson Dart, man.
Come on now.
You know when a dog walk in the room. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. You know when a dog walk in the room, man. And when he first stepped foot in this building, man, he's been a dog, you know. And I just really value like his work ethic. Like, I wish I could have seen just the sweat equity he was put in with Brian Dable. And I know Dave's got fired, man, but like those guys were tied at the hip, like because he is obsessed with football.
That's awesome.
And anybody that's coming in to be our head coach, you got to know that you got a guy that wants to win. He's going to win because he's special, but he's obsessed in this day and age, man. You got people that are they're more worried about what they get from football than focus on what they can do for football.
Yeah.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know, like it's that old JFK quote, you know what I'm saying?
That's
what your country could do for you. Ask what you could do for your country.
Yeah.
That's the type of kid he is. Like his family that he comes from is just a great, wholesome family, man. He loves football. He's a dog. I'm just trying to work with him about calculated risk because he'll run over a safety or a cornerback anytime.
It's been a few times but you already know. You see those collisions, man.
Look, linebackers and D linemen. Look, we're not talking no smack to no D linemen because because your offensive line got to pay for that. And we're not trying to run over no linebackers unless it's for fourth down or the end zone.
Can't take them on thick. You got to roll. You got to roll a little bit when you hit them. You can't just take them on straight up. You're gonna jack up your AC joints.
But I'd rather a young quarterback be about it than be scared.
No, for sure. Rather say roll than go.
Sure. Dude, I'm so glad you said it. I don't want to talk trash to the D-line because that offensive line got to feel that. I still remember getting ready for an NFC championship game, and my man Brandon Graham's in there, and he's talking so much trash to Dexter Lawrence. I'm like, bro, will you shut the hell up? I got to block this dude. You ain't trying to rev this dude up? What are you doing over here, BG? But nah, I'm riding with my dog. But I got to ask you this. You just said your goal is to win a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. What are you doing to realize that goal? Like, what's it going to take for Jameis Winston to get to a Super Bowl? Obviously, there's a team and all that stuff, but everything that you can control, what are you doing?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I'm doing is speaking life into my teammates, right? Because a lot of these young guys, new generation guys, they look for affirmations and stuff that let them know that I'm where I belong.
Reassurance,
and that's a simple thing that I'm doing is being impeccable with my word, right? Because it starts with a plan, right? And my plan is to be impeccable with my word, be a man of increase in the building, so everybody can attract that, and then they go out and do it out there on the field, right? The second thing is just me doing what I love. I love playing football, man. Me going out there and working, you know, and hopefully they see me working when I invite them to come get some of this extra work for the betterment of both of us. They join me, right? And that starts with just culture. Like, we're building that we're going to go the extra mile. We're building that we're willing and able to do anything, for some success, right? And the third thing, which really should be the first thing, is just instilling faith into my teammates, man. They're like, they here for a reason. Like, this ain't no coincidence that they're here. It's so challenging to see these confident, moxie young athletes just not really believe, not believe in something that's bigger than them, man.
Amen.
And that's just what I take pride in, because I know how it is to be trying to please a man, trying to please somebody else, man. But it is nothing that competes with knowing that I fight from victory and not for victory, for what God and what Christ has did for me, right? And me instilling just those kingdom values, kingdom morals in them, it's going to at least help them be a better man when they get off the field. And one thing my trainer always say, being a better football player would never make you a better man, but being a better man will make you a better football player.
There you go.
So that is what, that's my impact.
You're going right into coaching, Jameis. You got too many in the bag. You got too many in the bag, man. You just
you got me wanting to go strap it back up right now.
But it's sweat equity. Like, you put in that sweat equity, man. You know what it is to win Super Bowl. You guys are Super Bowl champions, and it's those little things. Like, I haven't been privileged to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all have. So y'all know that 1% that you put in. Like, my question is to y'all is like, how do you continue to like reciprocate that? How do you allow that message to just have a great vibrational frequency and not be stopped by people with that don't have that mindset? Because every year you guys done it on multiple teams. So you've done it with new guys. It's not like college where you got dynasties and all this stuff. You guys have found a way to win with multiple guys. So what's y'all approach for welcoming and inviting other people that don't have the mentality that you have, is not cut from the same cloth as you, and transforming them into being Super Bowl champions?
Right.
You want to start with it, Travis?
I think you've already hit everything that I could even, bring to the table. Is you gotta show everybody you love this shit, man. And you got to show it every single day by your attention to detail, by how you show up to work, your energy when you walk in the building. Is my hood on or is my hood off, and I'm ready to rock and roll? And I'm looking everybody in the eyes and I'm like, you ready to get this shit? You ready to see this install? You ready to get after it today? And just having that sense of urgency and that integrity to come in to do something that you absolutely love. And, not everybody plays the game for the same reason. I understand that. But when you show up with that integrity and that work ethic, like, it's staying true more than not that guys will find that as something they want to be a part of, and they'll see how you're doing it, and they'll look themselves in the mirror and want to do even more, and that's really the biggest thing, is setting that culture from the top down, man, making sure that everybody's doing that, from the coaches to the players to the first guy, or the guys that are on the field to the guys that are on the practice squad. Everybody's got to have that love and desire every single time, and alertness and the attention to detail as they walk into the building, man.
Thank you to our sponsor, Liquid IV.
It's no secret that we have insanely busy schedules between podcasting, game days, workouts, meetings, family events, sitting on the couch. There's never enough hours in the day to get it all done.
And trying to stay on top of your game when you're running on empty, that's rough. I can attest to that. That is where I'm at right now.
Liquid IV is here to save the day, Jason, with their energy multiplier. It's got 8 essential vitamins and nutrients and 3 times the electrolytes as a regular sports drink to support physical energy, hydration, focus, mood, stamina. This is literally made for you, Jason.
Yeah, and you can keep the packets in your car, your bag, anywhere you might need them for a little extra boost. One stick and 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone.
The sugar-free hydration energy mix is a game changer for your packed days. And there's different flavors to choose from, like sugar-free blackberry lemonade, a little guava pomegranate, or strawberry kiwi, which I'm always in on.
All these flavors sound incredible. Tear, pour, live more. Head to liquidiv.com and get 20% off your first order with code NEWHEIGHTS at checkout.
Thank you to our partner, Planet Fitness. Oh, yeah, baby. We're getting in shape.
All righty. We're always talking about staying in shape no matter what time of year it is, although it is very hard sometimes around the holidays and football season, as I am clearly showing. But finding the right gym shouldn't be harder than the actual workout.
There you go. That's why we're excited to partner with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness has the optionality and best in-class equipment gym goers dream of.
With functional training areas, treadmills, stair climbers, free weights, plate-loaded strength machines, and more, they have everything you need to get after it.
And with over 2,800 locations, there's probably one right around the corner from you.
And get this, memberships start at just $15 a month, and most clubs are open 24 hours. So whether you're an early bird or a night owl, you can get the workout in with your schedule.
Join the club today, in person, online, or on the free Planet Fitness app. Planet Fitness, we're all strong on this planet.
Thank you to our sponsor, Allstate.
Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. That's smart. Not checking the delivery address before ordering dinner, not smart.
Can't tell how many times I've sent food to the wrong place.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
All right now. We've been talking about some dogs. You got another dog in New York, Cam Scatterboo. The other side of the Wonder Bread right there, man. You got to tell us about this guy, man. The world doesn't know enough about him yet.
Let me tell you something, man. Look, I was, and this is going to be a perfect example for this. For Cam, it is. Do y'all know where Cam from?
No.
I wonder where Cam's from.
I feel like... Go ahead.
Arizona?
Cam is from Sacramento, California.
What?
Okay, there
you
we go.
would
There
never
we go.
in the world think that this man is from Sacramento, California.
Would have never made the connection, yeah.
And that puzzling that y'all had in your eyes is exactly how I was puzzled when I saw him. Man, when I tell you, look, so I was watching Lilo and Stitch with the kids, right? And you know how like Lilo is in this other land, but you know, he steals the ship to escape that land because he about to go to prison or whatever, and he just finds his way on the earth.
Yeah,
that's where Cam Scatterbo is. He is from a football kingdom somewhere else, and somebody just dropped his crazy ass on earth.
So good, man.
And said, "Go run that pill." Because that is how he plays, man. He plays with a passion and a desire to kill, to hunt. And when you, bro, like, this what got me. So I told Scat, you know, I was warning him, we had these conversations, because, you know, we had Russ in the room, and Jackson, he's young, he just bless him. He said, you know, Cam, you know, Scat is about the same size as Marshawn Lynch. And Russ gave him a look. He said, yeah, right. He said Marshawn's thigh is the same size as Cam Scott. Yeah, right. Listen, and I doubled down. I was like, Jackson, I don't know if he, come on now, you can't just put him to beast mode. Like, right. Like, he told that rock, he tough, but come on, he ain't the same size. Man, when we played against Kansas City, and him and Nick Bolton met in that hole, and you know Bolton built like a refrigerator truck. You know what I'm saying? He is grounded. He is put together.
Trunk.
And when he ran over Nick Bolton in that hole, I said, okay, this white boy right here is something serious. I said, he right here. He is something serious. I don't know if he ran him over, but
no, either way, I gotta ask him about it.
You know what I'm saying?
I gotta
like it was a statement where I was just like, man, he's fearless. You know, and immediately, you know, people started giving him names. Peyton Campbell, man, he putting his hand in there, man.
Yeah,
and he going through guys, man. Like Bo Jackson, like he don't got the speed like Bo. But I'm just saying, man, he is putting his head down and falling forward, bro.
Yes.
Like, and Jason, you respect this. It's a difference when the running back can give you 3, and when a running back can make 3 turn into 7.
That's big time, man.
Because you know in the fourth quarter, that 7 gonna turn into 12, and that 12 is gonna eventually be a breakout run for us to really step on their neck. Yes. And that is what he gave us. And honestly, y'all talked about Jackson, and we talked about the hits he took. But having a running back like that is what took some of those hits off of Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Because Jackson felt that he had to bring that to the team.
Yeah.
Right? But that's what Cam was for this team. He was that enforcer. a younger force that was confident. Like, one of the funniest stories, man. Like, so against the Eagles, when it was wearing that Kelly green, I love that Kelly green. Oh my God, it's one of the most beautiful jerseys in the world. Whew. Okay. we playing against the Eagles, and he runs a little choice routes, man, and he gets regular Zach Bond falling his ankle, and he fractures his ankle.
Yep.
Man, Greg Van Roten is out there trying to help him up. And he said, Scat was it? He's like, help me up.
Oh,
help me up. He's like, I don't think so. Like, your ankle is going. He said, but the guys out there said, help me up. I got it. Like, and that's the toughness that he possesses, man.
Man.
So he is from a different planet, bro, with his passion, his enthusiasm, and really his love for football, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
It oozes out of him, man.
One more thing from this past year. You kind of did your best version of a tight end impersonation here this season. Can we pull up this clip?
I just hope he give me a chance. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about giving number one receivers and number one tight ends the ball, all you gotta do is give them a chance.
No risk it, no biscuit, baby.
And when we see this double reverse pass, when I toss him this pill, I'm just like, man, I know I'm about to score a touchdown. Right? I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. And as I run down that sideline, I throw my hand up.
Oh, he Randy Mossed him.
And that is called attacking the football. I had to.
It's incredible.
Oh my God,
man. I was waiting for that moment. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that was good eyes by that D lineman. He really was a linebacker, but he can't guard me.
Nah,
he can't guard me
either.
Nah.
Oh man, that was fucking electric, man.
I wish I was the commentator, the media person to ask, the defensive coordinator about, hey coach, what do you think when the New York Football Giants did that wide receiver pass? And well, it doesn't matter what you think. Pull a rock on them. You know what I'm saying? Just let them know it don't matter.
Oh my gosh, man. Did you know where the camera was? Did you feel the camera over there? It is pure cinema. It is beautiful. It is one of my favorite clips of all time, man. Because you definitely don't expect you to be able to make a play, come back to the ball. Then you give it into the camera. It is so epic every time I watch it.
I got the confirmation from my boy in Detroit, Devin Funches. He from Detroit.
Shout out, Devin Funches.
I said, hey man, like when I scored a touchdown, like I really want to hit a dance. He said, what to kill Detroit? He said, do the boss up on him. I said, all right. So in the night meal, I'm talking to we got Nick Jones, who played for Kansas City, who's also from Detroit.
Oh yeah.
He done bought everybody some wings right from Detroit, this wing spot. So I'm chewing on some wings. I said, hey Nick. He said, yeah. I said, man, what about this dance right here? When I score a touchdown tomorrow, I'm going to do this dance. So I show him the dance. And he said, oh, yeah. He said, yeah, the city really going to love that. So I had to put on for the city, man. I was grateful for that.
God damn, dude. That shit was epic, man.
I appreciate y'all.
I got to ask you, as an Eagle, you played us twice this year. Season just ended. A lot of questions about the offense. I know you didn't probably watch a lot of Eagles offense. What did you see? Okay, all right.
Yeah. Well, the main thing that I saw was we can talk about simplicity and offense. We can talk about all that stuff. But Jalen Hurts, he finds a way to win games. And the running game wasn't as prolific as it was last year, right? Jalen didn't use his legs as much as he did, in the years prior, when you went deep into the playoffs. So it's that balance of, okay, we know Jalen, he likes space, he likes things being open. Like, but how can we put him in the best position for him as well, right? Like, how can we protect him, right? Because you need your quarterback, but also use the gifts that he has. And one of those gifts is his legs. And I just don't think that catered enough to him, because I feel like that balance between having to stop Jalen Hurts and stop Saquon Barkley was it was tough, right? But I don't think defenses really feared that this year. They knew, they were like, okay, they're going to try to protect Jalen. I don't know. I haven't talked to Jalen. I don't know if he was dealing with an injury or anything, but I just feel like y'all dominated the trenches, really. Pass blocking wise, that offensive line still is among the top in terms of pass blocking. Yes. But in terms of running game, your running game was not as prominent as it has been in the past. And I think it starts, this, Travis, because Andy is adamant about establishing a run game. Yes, y'all do everything with quick hands and stuff.
Art, you know it, man.
But exactly. He depends on that run game because that's what takes the wheel of a defense. And I just think that offensively, the Eagles didn't have that. that factor where they are going to finish games with the run. They did it against us. Tank Bigsby, he had a great day. But when crunch time came, when the Eagles are up, like, it should be a win, especially in the fourth quarter, right? Because they can run the football. Yeah, y'all weren't able to run the football as effectively. Yeah. And another thing, man, like, and I love AJ.
Travis Kelce, one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history, has officially confirmed his post-retirement plans on the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, the show he co-hosts with his brother, Jason Kelce. The Kansas City Chiefs star announced that he has been appointed as an NFL commentator, marking an exciting new chapter in his more than decade-long athletic career. The news quickly stunned NFL fans, not just because of Travis Kelce's fame, but also due to the timing of the announcement, as his playing career continues to be celebrated as one of the most remarkable of this generation. "I've signed it," Kelce revealed, a confirmation that even took his brother Jason by surprise. In the podcast's familiar mix of humor and candid conversation, Travis initially hinted at his next role after football. But under persistent questioning from Jason, he laughed and finally confirmed. "Yes, I've signed it. After I retire, I'll be an NFL commentator. Not just for fun, but seriously, analyzing games, tactics, players, everything." Jason Kelce's reaction became an instant highlight. The former Eagles center was surprised, proud, and couldn't resist teasing his younger brother. "I knew it. I've been saying for years, this guy was born to talk football. The only problem is, can they handle him talking too much?" Both brothers laughed, while the podcast team's excitement was evident. A short clip from the episode quickly went viral on social media, drawing millions of views within hours. For many in the NFL, Travis Kelce's transition to commentary was long predicted. Over the years, he's proven himself not just as an elite player, but as a captivating media personality. Known for his straightforward, humorous style, sharp analysis, and emotionally rich storytelling, Kelce regularly offers insightful tactical perspectives on New Heights, breaking down complex plays in ways fans can easily understand, an essential skill for any commentator. A source in sports media revealed that major broadcasters have had their eye on Kelce for years. He brings everything they look for: reputation, expertise, charisma, and the ability to connect with audiences. While he hasn't announced the specific networks he'll join, Kelce shared that his commentary will include pre-game analysis, in-game insights, and post-game programs, with a focus on major NFL matchups. "I don't want to just say the obvious," he told the podcast. "I want to give viewers the perspective of someone who's been in those moments, the pressure, the split-second decisions, and yes, the mistakes." He also acknowledged the challenge of the transition. When you're playing, it's all about you and your team. As a commentator, you have to be fair, objective, and respect every team. It's a challenge I'm ready for. Jason Kelce, who himself has been invited to commentary roles post-retirement, expressed confidence. Travis notices details most people miss, and more importantly, he can explain them. Not every player can do that. The brothers have often discussed life after football, and commentary has always been a priority for Travis. The reaction from NFL players, coaches, and fans was immediate. Social media erupted with congratulations and excitement, with many predicting Kelce will become a leading voice on NFL television for the next decade. Fans are especially eager to hear him analyze high-stakes games, from Chiefs versus Eagles to future Super Bowls. A stellar career as a foundation. Travis Kelce entered the NFL as an underrated tight end, but quickly rose to become one of the best in history. He played a key role in the Chiefs' championships and historic seasons. These experiences, from triumphant victories to crushing defeats, will provide him with a deep, authentic perspective as a commentator. "I've been on both sides," Kelce said. "I know what it's like to be on top of the world and when it all falls apart. If I can help viewers understand that better, I've done my job." The future is bright. A new chapter begins for Travis Kelce, this time off the field, but still at the heart of the game. If you want, I can also make an ultra-snappy version that's perfectly timed for a 1 to 2 minute voiceover with natural pauses, emphasis, and punchy phrasing for maximum listener engagement. Do you want me to do that next?